One, two, five. Okay. Hopefully my mic sounds okay. I always have to check. Make sure my sound quality. Sound quality. My phone is about to die. It's about to. Alright, so basically, uh, yeah. Mike sucks. I suck. We all suck. Everyone sucks, especially the mic. Mike super sucks. Super, super fucking suck. Worst mic known in the history of mics. Alright. Um, yeah. The thing was moving sluggish. Alright. Where are we supposed to go? Meet up with Dewey? What's my headphone audio non-existent? That explains it. So what is happening in the notice? What is going on in the world of notice? Something about Ski Porta live. Guess I have to use my mouse. Gilberto's here. I didn't even do the trial for the last chick. Yvonne is gonna be here soon as well. Events. Yeah, the issue with this game is it's over. It's too much, man. It is too freaking much. It requires too much from you. And then my ping is garbage. Because of course it should be. Why wouldn't it be insanely high? Lucky for us, this big place, we can't avoid battle. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. But seriously, what the fuck is going on this planet? Are these people natives? Because everybody here seems to be half animal. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of genetic splicing because the humans couldn't survive on their own. So they decided to splice DNA with the animals to give them some kind of a resistance to something. But it's cool. I don't know if this is like is voiced and it's not a character's quest. There's no characters involved in this, so I have to give Arknights credit for voicing what is a quest with zero banner characters. Like it's not a hangout. It's not trying to convince you of any to buy any new characters. The only characters involved are the ones that you get for free. Alright. Guess I'm also play some music while we'll also have to use YouTube to basically look up a guide how to fucking play this game. Or do I need to find blueprints? I need a site for blueprints. That's what the fuck I need. But even then, like, what am I doing in this game? For real? People are spamming the friendship, which makes sense. So what's the most popular character? Is Fizz the most popular? There is a Fire, there is a Last Right, there's Fizz. Oh, this is just a bunch of 5 stars. This is 5 stars. So people Fizz with fire. Is Pog good? I guess I'll never know. Overall, man, I really love the graphics of this game. Make Emmy's part and put them in your backpack. Huh? I find it difficult to not believe it. Already have these Emmy's parts. Emmy's parts. But yeah, I've pretty much been really slacking when it comes to this game. Is this I'm supposed to go? Oh, that's a picture event. At a certain point, you just become overwhelmed. At a certain point, you just become super overwhelmed. But yeah, there is supposed to be a thing here. But it's crazy. I'm listening to Astro Yao's Ultimate without even playing ZZZ. I've gotten so accustomed to the song. And plus, Astro Yao's being not so much used less and less, but I'm mostly using Yexing Wang and Yishuan that don't use it. Astro Yao. He stuck himself upon his wrist with secret that it is. Now he got superpowers, he's the ordinary kid. Raise the prosperity. What's this? Raise the prosperity to the current limit. What? Raise the outpost prosperity to the current limit? Oops, I did it again. I play with your heart. Oh baby, baby, oops, I think I'm in love. I'm not that innocent. Oh, yeah, Savior. Man, there's so many menus. Whoops, I did it again. I play with your heart. Raise outpost prosperity to the current limit. What is the current limit? What does that mean? I'm not that innocent. Well, it's probably a garbage event. Just menus after menus after menus after menus. There's so much bullshit in this game. Yeah, that's what I feared. And in fact, you have to manually go to this room to take out the. And there's multiple rooms that you have to navigate to. Like, it's not like Genshin, just go to the little lady in this, while you're collecting your dailies, you just do everything. This game, you're basically. And then you have this menus. Oh, man. Did it again. What am I doing? What does extract mean? Not that innocent. Might as well see what's going on with people's ship. Like, I'm not reading all the bullshit there. So I'm guessing this is their rule. You could buy a pots and pan for exorbitant prices. The game's graphic looks so good, man. Like, its alpha is a 10 out of 10. Like, the layers, everything is just so well. And look at the way it moves. If this was Genshin, his jacket wouldn't move. Like, his jacket is moving when he walks. Like, Genshin would just be clipping. I can't tell if it's clipping. I doubt it's clipping. So Hoyo, you get a pass. I'm not Hoyo. I mean, Arknights killed it, man. The graphics for the wall, overall 10 out of 10. It looks great. The issue is, if I was to pick one, Like I like this more than Genshin graphics, and I guess I like it more than HSR, but I do not like it more than ZZZ. ZZZ still has the better graphics. And the problem with this game is that the characters don't look that good. The characters are not hot. You're not bad, but you're not hot. They're just smoking. Okay, could this? No. Then you have clues. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess I could just do it from here, but how do I level things up? Can I level things from here? Visit friendship, view something, say invite friend. What does invite friend mean? We can exchange clues. There's so much things that happen. The game overdid it. There's so much things they wanted to micromanage. It's just overcooked. They overdid it. That's all I have to say. They didn't have to cook this much. And you're supposed to give characters gifts as well, which is stereotypical gacha shit, but my issue is just all the oh yeah. See if that crappy game mode, mysterious partner. I don't know. Maybe it's just continue with the story and go to whaling or wooling. Go to the mandatory second Chinese region in every Chinese themed game or Chinese created game. Evil Battle. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to HSR. But yeah, the graphics for this game is great. So me just starting the quest is enough. So me starting the quest just immediately gave me rewards. Alright, let's get this over with. Does this poison me? Yes, it does. Yes, it does in fact poison me. I just hold square. Then I hit L a couple times, huh? Or they're gonna make a plunge attacker. They almost certainly will. The problem with plunge attacker, they require the enemy not to move. Or not to be have too much movement. What is this? I'm guessing it's supposed to. What is this? Did I fuck up? So you're supposed to get 3 here. Something is missing. There's no fucking way this is what's supposed to be. But somehow you're supposed to get 3 here. And 3 here. What the fuck? And a 3 here as well. What is this? This is not right. Am I being punked? Is there no piece I'm missing? It's just impossible to get 3 here. A 3 here. Unless you do that. Oh man, I'm so stupid. I'm an idiot. Confirmed. I guess you overthink things, huh? That's just evidence of overthinking.
Well, hello. The
Um, Flatten this entire place. Leave it. Leave that to us. But yeah, I really love the game's look, huh? I wish this game had all the success, huh? It's just that the market right now is so crowded. Authorization keycards. Yep. I have to hide it to not to get hit by the pressurized air. Who does that? Use cargo. So how do you get into that room? What is going on? Do we have to go back upstairs? No, we don't. More repairs. Oh, look, goddamn mechanic. First try, baby. This is also a time when I must remind everyone to keep up our apathy at bay. Get those shots or you'll become a so crystalline you can't even roll yourself out of bed. Hey, this is like porcelain mix. You get poisoned for being in the hollows or something along that line. I think like usually when you be in the hollows too long, you get transformed into a monster, but it seems that with porcelain mix, you just get sick. Dude, fire your gun, man. But that's crazy. So these dogs trained to be monsters or to be villains, I guess. And they killed the dog too. Did you see that? For a second, I thought that chick was a playable character. Oh, what is she? The Terminator? The Terminator? That she's moved so fast. That was fun and interesting how chicks are basically like ninjas. They're speedy while guys are bulky and slow. Girls tend to be nimble. Slug some. What? I have to read that again. I just ran past it because I thought this would be it. There'd be more down here, and I'd be like, maybe when on my way back. But nope, I can't even reread it. The message is gone. As it should be. Teach me not to. What are these things, man? They're so annoying. I sort of saw the light. I'm like, where is this? Wait a minute. Am I going the right way? What is this? Just a fan? Just a fan, and here I thought I was taking the detour. Not just Enfielder. Administrator. Easy. It's magic, bitch. Clearly sexy Ivana has more going on than just her ass and tits.
out ASAP, or they'll start making the toxic haze again.
Crew, we have completed our preparations for sending out the Utuk order.
So this is the ultimate retaliation of the UWST. What's going to happen if the order is successfully sent out?
I don't know. I tried searching for Utuk order and got barely any hits.
It's gotta be serious reinforcements. Full regional bombardment? Or the legendary Steam Knights?
Enough talk. Keep a safe distance, crew. Take a good look at these invaders. They came and smashed our homes, destroyed our factories, and killed our people. Look at them. Remember their faces. Then let them know who they're messing with. The United Walkers never surrender. Show them how we strike back.
Hey, yeah.
Bro? Was that you? Or did you screw up this time? That blip you sent was tiny as hell. I almost missed it.
Enough words! You saw that blip, so stop wasting time! Unload everything you got on my coordinates!
You're mad, Crow. What about your people?
We'll just get prepared and figure our way out.
I've always told you to keep your impulses in check. Reinforcements are already on their way. Listen to me, Crow. Your new mission is to protect your people. No more casualties, you hear me? You've done well by heating up the Utuk. Your job is done. Just leave the rest to us. Understood?
You little brat, what the heck are you talking about? Do you even know what Utuk means?
It means that we have more crew brothers and sisters to save. Times have changed, Professor Crow. If you need artillery support, plant a beacon at the target coordinates. In any case, have faith in us.
Damn it. We'll settle this when we next meet.
I look forward to that.
And men, as you can see, the younger generation is made of softies.
Softies, boy, you trying to blow yourself up?
We'll let those lamb breakers leave for a little
I didn't want to die.
But that's beside the point. It's the rift. The terrifying rift that hangs above our heads. That's the source of danger. Valley 4 has no other option but to place its faith in the prototype.
Judging by what I see, we don't have much time left.
Chicken drums.
Use these beacons if you need fire support.
Oh, raw
The
inside.
survival of Valley
Inside
4
is pink
rests
and
on
raw.
the shoulders of your team.
Chicken drumsticks. 8 minutes. Crust is perfect, golden, and the meat inside is cooked perfectly. Follow through.
This is our final push. Let's go, Entman.
Alright. Man, I bought 20 chicken wings yesterday, and I feel like I didn't get 20 out of it. Like I got robbed. But yeah, I'm never buying these again. They don't taste that good. The KFC, basically the ones from Popeyes, better wings. They don't fuck up my stomach. But the ones I got from KFC were hot wings, I guess. So I guess those come with their own little disadvantage, especially given my situation. I have no weak stomach. But yeah, this place, while not being a super open world game, I don't want these to be this massive. It could use some more longer corridor environments, which I'd be totally cool with. But I don't think it should be any more massive than that.
What's wrong with this haze? Look, over there.
So we get high, and now we could see the pattern.
Can there be any connections between these mechanisms and those symbols? The symbols suddenly appeared on the wall when we were in the haze. The symbols. Maybe we have to be affected by the haze to see them. Let's give it a try.
The ghost is here! So basically you have to get high.
All variables within estimates.
But yeah, have I mentioned how amazing this game looks?
Let's show 'em what we got.
The fuck? I guess we get high, we see what to do. We're in the floor.
Returning is. Gotta treat myself sometime. I pray that the land accepts you all. We've done it. Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly. Verify and report personal status, team.
And now my ping is poo-poo. But yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point, you know. Yeah, this guy's just dead, huh? So what's going on with these people? Why do they have this thing over their face? It doesn't seem like things are unbreathable here. The ghost is here. Fellow crew, something. The quality of paper is also abysmal and the text. Furthermore, the author also, it seems like they're talking about a book. It's a trap. Like, I'm pulling the switches, but I don't know what they're for. Guess I'll never know what they're for. Oh. Means my way's been blocked and I didn't realize. Don't you hate that? You're playing a game. You take a detour and realize, wait a minute. That detour you took was actually important.
This doesn't look right.
I see.
One more try.
So fire, the last one is I guess that's the first one. It's crazy. The game requires you to get high to be able to solve this puzzle. How high? Yes.
Tag the coordinates with the beacon. UWST support will arrive shortly.
So we have to go into the middle of the enemy base to be able to... And then they fired the thing right above us. We could have died.
Don't go too far.
Like they fired it right above us.
We should keep moving. Don't worry, we'll take it from here. The smoke is so thick, I can't see anything. You're dead meat.
Dead meat. I don't eat meat. I'm vegan. Okay, I'm not. But that's still rude to say nonetheless. You never know. I could be vegan.
Everyone's chipping in. Talk's cheap, mate. Gotta put in the hard yakka. Verify and report personal status. A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork. Commence AL7. Annihilate it.
I pray that the land accepts you all.
That's right. Hold on to that spirit.
This thing is leading me into a trap. I know it. It's gonna trick me. So am I going the right way? Yeah, just what is happening here? Who's this? I mean, we really did get back up. And now they're just standing here. Damn. This game isn't that bad. Like, whatever they did, they're working magic. Because there's a lot more going on in this game than anything I've seen in Genshin, ZZZ. Like, everything looks good. And I mean WoW as well, and there's just so much happening. I guess WoW has some things going on, but WoW's quality just looks like garbage. Maybe it's just my PC setup, because I do see some people with play WoW and their game look great, but not mine. Like, WoW just look like it's an orange filter over it. But we're just a tiny research team operating out in the middle of nowhere. How do we build the transmitters? Don't tell me lost tech, blah blah blah. I don't really care. Like, I'm wondering what happened. Like, do these things, these people that live out here,
Your step, people.
did they kill people? Well, clearly kill people, but did they come and murder all the researchers?
Like a flash.
But can you blame them? Because we already know what happened. The thing we're digging up causes people to get sick. In this game, the oligor, whatever the fuck it's called.
A definitive outcome achieved through
And then we're the ones that sell the medications.
hardship will stop us.
The people are dying because of what we're digging up. And then, of course, the residents are trying to fight back. And then we're just like, nah, Oh, this is not even their planet. The only question is this their planet?
We've done it. Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly.
Talk's cheap, mate. Gotta put in the hard yakka.
A definitive outcome.
Bone Crusher, Signuckles. You get his knuckles, what for? You almost certainly want him to use that. And there's no way you could equip enemies' gear.
I'm primed for
There's no fucking way. It's not that type of game. I knew it. Cause I'm like, there's no fucking way. They give you anything cool. But yeah, standard pulse pretty much dried up, huh?
the path ahead.
You're not getting standard pulse for nothing. That's cute. What is Gilberta?
Ciao. Wanna head out for a walk? The colors of the sky look absolutely fabulous today.
Support, huh? Oh, we're just gonna get bombed again?
Where you've marked.
Seriously, why are we bombing these things?
Now it's our turn to kick their butts.
The UWST retaliation will arrive soon.
Thanks a lot. The rest will be our job.
Almost done. Keep advancing.
A game with 0 full damage.
Let's end this quickly.
I ever need to fight this guy? No, I don't. I need to fight any of you guys.
Out of our way.
Let's run over here, hide behind his barrel.
Incoming. Unknown hazard.
Seriously, you came over here, dude? Wait, but I had to fight those enemies? Here, I thought it was optional. They're basically telling you level your characters up, bitch. And I'm like, nay. Leveling your characters are for bitches.
The location of the rift is up ahead, Endman. That's why moving Tata to the epicenter of the rift will be
Thankfully, we're...
We've survived so many dangers together and made it this far already. I'm sure this is going to end well.
Yeah, just us rating Hellfire down on ourselves.
You're right. Endfield once overcame tribulations far more terrible than this. Today, we shall fight alongside our Administrator once again. Make your final preparations. We shall restore peace to Valley 4. The time has come to end this. Are you ready, Endman?
So this looks ominous. That's a cool. That's an army. Oh, I forgot she dual wields. Hey, this chick. Oh, wait, she doesn't fire ice.
Just on time, huh? Ivan!
Seems we're not too late.
Take wait. Who can stop this? Huh? Hey, is this chick? Yvonne's fat ass. So what's the deal here? Because even if we do whatever we're doing, it won't like stop the guys on the outside. They're pretty much sentient human beings. So I don't know what we're trying to do. Even if we stop an effort, I'm pretty sure that the bad guys outside are still gonna keep fighting. They seem like our side is already overwhelmed. So we have Arknights. Aren't those the things that constellations? They seem like it's personal between those two. They just think that's teleport. There's a person in that. Margot, this guy giving me Genova vibes.
Open your eyes and behold the rebirth that haunts your soul.
An Angelos with human form? Those appendages are protecting the main body. Destroy them first.
There's so many of them though.
Returning is my strength.
Already used up all my aliens. That's a person.
Commence L7. Annihilation.
That was quick. Hey, that's a person. And now she gained arms. Well, 3, 6 arms? In the ring? Well, a couple rings.
Gurgle all you want, my dear savior. How long is your ignorance going to last?
Forever, bitch. I'm all about the ignorance. I mean, just switch characters.
Commence L7. Annihilate. You can't escape this.
So what happened to the core? That core clearly is a human being. Tata is dead. Or is Tata dead? How do you phrase that?
This is your first gaze at the ether. Its majesty goes beyond
Aether? Genshin reference?
moment of calamity,
Go to the world of Tevat.
light and time.
Is she the one that sends the twin?
Away.
Or is Lumine?
Perhaps you should have a taste of this yourself.
I'm good. I'm full. I ate enough. Time to become Super Saiyan. Or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. So what's happening? So he just passes out. Cool. Bitch motherfucker.
Child of Erythnium.
He's cool though.
Still need some time.
88, man. Tata time. Wait a minute, died? Did he say thank you? What the fuck? They think they're conscious.
Tata? Where did it go?
You mean where did it go? It blew the fuck up.
It's gone. Gone with the rift. If I were a little stronger, Tata wouldn't. Tata. It came here to help us carry out our mission. I'm just...
Chen, I think that when Crow, Ivan, and Andre built Tata, they sincerely believed it could help the people of Talos too. Tata lived up to everyone's expectations and sealed the rift. It protected us and Valley 4. Right now, it is our turn to step up and save more people.
I understand.
Administrator, what Neferth said before she left? Judging by the content, we can only assume she knows you pretty well. You have yet to recover your memories, and the enemy is still in the shadows. We must be more cautious.
Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, do you copy? The depth readings at the power plateau are dropping fast. Have we stabilized the rift?
It's over. However, we failed to apprehend Neferth.
Your safety is far more important than anything else. Help should be arriving soon from the hub. Time to head back to base and get some well-deserved R&R.
Everyone! Oh, it's so nice to see you back. Our friends from the power plateau just arrived too. Victory is finally ours!
This victory belongs to everyone.
Okay, quick, we talk.
Sure.
And we sound a lot more mature than I expected.
Now that we've reclaimed the power plateau, the threat to Valley 4 has been temporarily lifted. Back then, I promised you a welcome party, but never found the time to arrange it. And now we've got even more to celebrate.
After all these years, Edmund, you're still diving straight into the thickest of dangers, just like before.
What the fuck? I don't remember.
Your burden is way too much. Now, let us take care of the remaining work. It will be a major undertaking given the amount of blight we need to clean up.
Major undertaking indeed, Andre. You'll be attending that presentation meeting with me shortly. But for now, let's set aside some time for a little break.
I'm good. Let's get straight to the point then. Director sucks to Quinn. What is happening?
Down, Administrator.
And the hub base looks busy again, Director Jin.
Yeah, the worst of the crisis is now behind us. There's a lot of work we need to sort out with our friends at the UWST. I read all the reports before you arrived. Feel free to talk to me if you have any questions, Endman. According to scouting reports in various areas, many bone crushers have left Valley 4. But there are still pockets of enemies near the Ether test site and the research center. We Enfielders will work with the UWST to strengthen local security measures. The UWST is a massive organization that sustains the Civilization Band. Once the industrial mothership hears about Valley 4, the place will quickly receive all sorts of aid and support. However, now that we know the Landbreakers got themselves involved with the Ether, I'm afraid both the UWST and TGCC will start looking into this.
The rebuilding of Valley 4 is a major undertaking. Endfields can't do this alone. We should wait for the UWST to catch their breath before talking to their lead monitors.
I agree. Thanks to the AIC factory built by our Endmen, production and scientific research throughputs have been restored at the hub base. Our major undertaking shall begin at this very site. Here, take a look at this. It's Andre's rebuilding management plan for the hub base and the surrounding areas. His analysis is very optimistic. With AIC support, restoring the hub base will be fast. A single season will get us back to pre-disaster capacities. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, I recommend taking a short break for now. It's true, we have many problems, but we shouldn't exhaust ourselves, right?
Endman, do you have a minute? Maybe we can take a breath together. Just us.
Just us? Prelica, what's going on? You're about to confess to me?
That terrible rift in the sky is finally gone. How's your body holding up, Endman? You're pushing yourself too hard. You've been fighting ever since your awakening. It's not just your memories. Your body's struggling too. Every time you wake, you would lead us as a true hero. But most people fail to realize why you would always return to hibernation. How could I not worry? You're the only one who knows the entirety of the Zeroth Directive.
Bitch, I lost my memory. Do you not understand? I do not know anything.
The parts we grasp to the best of our abilities. I kept questioning myself if my decisions would disrupt your plans, or how I should explain the complexities of the situation to you. Everything happened so fast and so suddenly. The Angoloi, the Landbreakers, and the Blight. The scars they left on Valley 4 will take quite a while to heal. If we hadn't deployed the Protocol Automation Core, this crisis would have dealt us a far more terrible blow. Fortunately, We insisted on pushing the project forward. You once mentioned that victory, with devastating costs, is not what you seek. We shall restore what was damaged in battle, and rebuild what was lost in disaster. The Protocol Automation Core shall provide the foundation we can build upon. We shall build bridges to each other, and unite our strengths. Valley 4 is just the first step of the PAC deployment program. Endfield shall bring it along as we traverse the Civilization Band and explore every corner of Talos 2. This peace might not last, but for now, let's just gaze upon this burgeoning land. Endman, there's still plenty of blight to clean up near the power plateau. There's a lot we can do before heading back.
E minor.
Yvonne isn't here. She might have gone back to the Originium Science Park.
So this is the closest teleport to... I don't even know. Maybe that could have teleported me directly there, but you never know with this game.
Something dangerous is up ahead.
What?
We better be fully prepared.
Wait a minute, was the teleporter? Oh no, the teleporter was right there, wasn't it? Was it? I don't know. All I know is this game is moving real sluggish. For a second here, I thought that was locked. Like I had to fight a monster in that portal. Stone of Aubrey, I2, living water, steel, everything in the vault. Protect it with your lives. I realized this song been playing for like an hour. Like I have this on freaking on random, but it's playing literally the exact same songs. But then again,
The wind never stops.
Wait, is this part of the main quest?
Before the gates of oblivion, you bore witness to life's fight at death's threshold.
What is this? Huh? Excuse, girl, you teasing me?
Like wind and thunder, we gave them a storm.
Yeah, will the character that has the shortest attack string to get to the last string, so they could build skill points faster or attack speed. But I think the best thing to have is a character that promiscuous good.
Outstanding technique. Incoming! Bad news!
Man, that attack always misses.
Like a flash, it struck.
This bitch is moving too much, huh?
To serenity now, you watch those
Well, this part of the main quest.
as one, forging an answer called survival.
After something, I don't care. I can't even tell it was their astral. I can't tell if those are standard wishes. They are standard wishes.
Oh no.
This chick again. Oh, I got a 5-star. She's jiggly. Very jiggly. Too bad I don't want this garbage. Where's my 5th DPS? So I pretty much got all the worst ones. No, I got the feel, boy, boy, boy. I think I have like what, 3 multis. Not enough to do a damn thing. Yep, well, what's the closest teleporter to this? Boy, no. Boy, I got the feel. Boy, boy, no. We get to meet sexy Yvonne again. Is she real big Tata? Did I just blow this up? I just wasted a bunch of bombs. The game tricked me. Yeah, where is sexy Yvonne? Rounds of compression. Oh, if I use my baby bot, maybe. Where is sexy Yvonne? Is she rebuilding Tata?
Perlica? Endmin? I was about to head out and look for you.
There are still plenty of active blight patches in Valley 4. We would like to hear your opinions on dealing with this.
Yeah. Active blight can be a real bummer. But we got a bigger problem. I detected an ether energy signal in the vicinities of Valley 4. It's weak, but there's no mistake about its existence. The rift has just disappeared, so we're getting some ambient disruptions. We got plenty of signal. I need a reading that's cleaner and more precise. Tata's onboard detection module happens to be the best tool for the job.
Yvonne, the thing about Tata is that...
Well, it's alright if Tata isn't here. Don't worry, I figured out an alternative. Listen up. The Protocom signal tower should have Tata's scanning log. I can use that data to compare and filter out interference and noise. However, I'll need your help connecting to the signal towers. The positions of the scanning will also affect the results. Hence, I'll need the data from both towers.
Yvonne, Tata is...
Oh, come on! Stop being so wishy-washy. Your protocol synchronizers can handle field data transfers just fine. Get going! Chop chop!
Sexy you won. Overall, I don't care.
Ivan, we've connected to the signal tower.
I'm on it. Synchronizing timestamps and resetting the signal codes. This will take a while. I'll need you to maintain the connection for a bit.
Back then, the Blight and Landbreakers showed up here. If we failed to stop the creeping Blight, it would have blocked our access and support to the other areas.
Tata almost shut down here. Thank goodness you helped out on time. We wouldn't have made it to the power plateau otherwise. And it's all because Andre messed up with the... I'll let it go. That old boy owes me a lot of lunches. I know, I'm just... Fine, you're right. The next step is to connect to the signal tower at the Argent Load Spring. Really appreciate your field tour, Cap, there. I'm getting data on my end. This plan is working out great. Yvonne, we need to talk to you about a few things once this is over. Jeez, what's got you so serious? Just focus on the task and complete the positioning process.
Oops, you caught that? It's a habit I got from traveling solo. Did you like it? I'll sing another one just for you.
Oh man.
We seem to have high-value supplies nearby. keep an eye out for those.
Fine vision you have. Yes, it's right there.
Stay alert. This hostile poses significant threat.
Ah, you're back! Wonderful! I never had the chance to properly express my gratitude. Thank you for saving my friends.
It's only been a short while. You sure you don't need more R&R?
I'm okay for now. The shockwaves in Angaloy made a royal mess of the Origin load spring. We gotta fix the infrastructure, and clear the roads for the supply trucks at the very least. Thanks to you neutralizing the local blight, we were able to jump right into rebuilding. I've lived here for ages, but I've never seen anyone wipe out the blight like that. Everyone's real curious about how you pulled that off. Having tech like yours would make our survey and SAR work a lot easier.
Yeah.
In any case, such advanced tech wouldn't reach mass production anytime soon. I just hope the UWST can strengthen its partnership with you, Enfielders. Once again, thank you for everything you've done for us. I gotta run and check on a few other places. Feel free and do your thing.
Data retrieval success. Oh, Vitalos. You guys really went through the ringer, didn't you?
The Origin load spring had to deal with massive blight formations. Tata played an instrumental role in helping us reach the power plateau on time.
I gotta start analyzing all this data. Oh, come find me at the lab. Good work out there, people. I'm almost done here. Still analyzing and sorting out the data. Filtering will be done in a bit. I used the time to come up with a solution to your active blight problem. Oh, if only I could kick off projects first and worry about approvals later. Hey! Success! This time, I've added a novel design feature that I've never tested before. I'll load this up to your protosyncs. Time is short, so I skipped a few verification steps. game-changing idea! The component is directly powered by the protocol Arknights, while amplification by the protosync would achieve the desired blight scanning feature. I also optimized the power conduction process and eliminated the overly bloated redundancy. For blight patches about 50 to several hundred square meters, this should totally work. Okay, it isn't capable of dealing with rifts, but the characteristic data sets we collected, the protosync can now perform some basic functions. Well, I guess I've spoken more than enough. The best validation is through proper hands-on experience. Let's head downstairs. There's a low-power simulation device underneath the research center. We'll need it to perform our test run. Follow me. This device is special. It simulates blight wavelengths to quickly make globs of blight. Careful now. I did say simulate, but blight globs is up. I've completed all the pre-operational checks. I'll activate the simulator at... Just stay in the containment zone and you'll be safe. I'm...
Success. The scan has revealed the blight core.
Ooh, awesome. Test component feature B&B complete. Leave the packaging to me. I'll also refer to your usage logs and regularly iterate on stable releases. I also verified the properties of this blight incident. Nefereth was using existing energy pools of the Ether Rift. She can't create... Nevertheless, this remains the most severe blight incident in Valley 4 in the last 10... Unfortunately, she slipped through our fingers. Now, we managed to seal the Valley 4 rift, mainly because we have plenty of data from our Ether test site. Tata's sealing of the rift is a very, very rare exception. Although the data sets offer valuable references, I'm afraid we can't replicate that rift sealing measure anytime soon. Now I wonder, what emotes would Tata use when it sees the crisis ending in Valley 4?
Actually, during our last battle, Tata
I thought as much when I saw the anomalous readings after the rift disappeared. You didn't really think I'd throw a grief tantrum, did you? Is that why you were so measured and hesitant when talking?
No, it's not like that. It's just... You did so much to build Tata. So did Andre and Crow. But we...
Come on, guys. Don't be so hard on yourselves. Tata's sacrifice saved countless lives at Valley 4. As a scientist, I'm genuinely happy about this, and I'm glad that it completed its duty. It's natural for us to miss Tata and feel sad. But what we should do is remember how many lives it saved, and make full use of all the data it provided for us. And then we'll do our best to avert the next crisis, right? Absolutely. Such panache and confidence. No wonder you're the administrator. All right. We should be done with the data simulation. Now run along and chase down that signal for me. I would be very upset if we had to endure more ether eruptions.
Fiona, can you help Yvonne trace that signal?
Originium Science Park data link request verified. 0 issues. We can now input our directives. The target's current location is the power plateau, near the Originium power plant.
Okay, time to start our field test. I need to find out which punk's responsible for that annoying blip on my radar.
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what Endfield is fighting for.
Uh-huh. Hey.
I thought the signal was next to the power plant. Yvonne, you sure you gave us the right coordinates?
Data feedback looks stable. There shouldn't be any problems.
What's that? Did some machine just explode?
No, it's a battle.
What? You gotta go and check it out. I'll be with you in a bit.
This place feels pretty hot. Was a caster here?
These look like cuts left by a sword.
Endfield. Do not forget your promise.
Lycia.
You know her? Is she an...
She was. Now she's...
That means she's an ex-Enfielder? Just a single glance and I can definitely tell she's a master with...
Administrator, I just received a report.
Professor Crow, the power plant is a total mess. Are you alright?
I managed to find safe places for everyone, but these land breakers just won't quit. The fever leading them is a giant bigger than the gate itself. The patrolling crewmates sounded the alarm when they saw him from afar. But the LBs didn't make it inside. Someone stopped them. That...
Ether energy signal. Could it be Rodan?
Why did the signal disappear? I gotta run back to my lab and analyze this data. See you later, guys. Call me!
That little girl. Well, I got a check on the wounded. Thank you for lending us your support, Endmin.
Yes. We once worked as a team. Lycia is pursuing her own hunt. She regards ether events as tracks left by her prey. She left Endfield and has since operated solo, keeping communication with others to a minimum.
So she just popped out of nowhere because of the ether activity, right? Her hunt sounds like a real hassle.
Because she intends to keep a promise. A promise that you personally made with her.
Supervisor Perlica, we have an emergency call. Code U3. The three major factions of the Civilization Band are calling. They've received news of the Endman's awakening.
Understood. Get Dijong prepped and ready. We'll head back ASAP.
Finally! Valley 4 got really messed up. About time someone called to show their concern.
Endman, let's head back to Dijong. Don't worry. This is just part of the procedure. And this time, I'll be standing right by your side. Channel encryption completed. Contact code U3 verified. Initiate connection to the channel. This is OMV Dijong. Is the audio channel stable for our 3 honorable representatives?
Central Ministerial Committee of the United Workers Syndicates of Talos 2 speaking. Channel is clear.
The representative spokesperson of the Talos 2 General Chamber of Commerce now connected. Channel is clear.
Affiliated Hongshan Academy of Sciences of Tianshi Bureau of Great Yan. Link verified. Channel is clear.
Without further delay, I am Supervisor Perlica of Endfield Industries. I respectfully request the Assembly's attention as I brief the current situation. Pursuant to our considerations of the Band Accord, we... This concludes the operational summary of Endfield Industries in Valley 4. The digital report has been distributed to all delegates simultaneously. Given the threats encountered during our deployment of the Protocol Automation Core, we conclude that the Zeroth Directive is being targeted and obstructed with deliberate intent.
Pardon if I offended, Administrator, but I must verify the sections in your report regarding the current state of your memory faculties. At least your condition has not deteriorated. I offer you my sincere wish for your speedy recovery.
We need more than just courage and unity to overcome challenges. Planning and contingent alternatives are far more important. And these are the elements that we do not lack.
To refocus on the issue, the harm caused to the people of Valley 4 constitutes a serious breach of UWST's core interests. The Bone Crusher clan will face region-wide pursuit with authorization granted for immediate neutralization without prior notice.
Although a particular gentleman in our midst is getting excited about certain prospects, we must update all attendants with bad news. During the Valley 4 incident, the Order of Steel Oak picked up signals of non-Anguloid activities. The location is near a rift along the northern front.
This is not an isolated incident. The spread of ether has gained significant speed.
Also during this time, an Aldertone traveling south found tracks that we've never seen before. And these tracks are still giving off ether emissions as we speak. I believe everyone knows what this is about. If we were to assume the worst, the great enemy from a century ago is planning a return. Its vanguard has already paid us a visit.
Everyone, let us confront the reality before us. The gravity of the situation leaves no space for delayed or indecisive responses. Pursuant to the Band Accord, the Laboratory shall restore the special authority level of Endfield Industries regarding the entirety of the civilization band, effective immediately.
Priority access and authority to execute on-site disposition shall be restored to the Administrator in the agreed-upon regions. The Accordatory shall support operations within territories under Accord jurisdiction.
We deeply appreciate your support. Endfield intends to initiate a post-incident investigation at the earliest opportunity. Dijong shall report all investigative findings to the Civilization Band in full.
This vibe reminds me of that meeting 10 years ago. And Administrator and Supervisor Perlica, I hope to host you both in the free city of La Fantoma.
Alright.
Supporting the Order of Steel Oath is the priority for our industrial mothership. We must crush the enemy threat in its infancy.
Who the fuck are we talking to? Last time I saw something like this was in the Young Justice, the bad guys. They would just have like
Our findings, our ruling, show many similarities to the incident at Valley 4. We kindly request that Enfield representatives visit our facilities soon to prioritize this matter.
Similarities? Do they include ether rifts?
The sighting was reported by the Wuling Scientific Developmental District. It is also one of the target locations of our current plan. Given the ties between Wuling and Enfield, I believe everyone understands its importance to the Civilization Band. We kindly request your aid.
Understood. We shall address this matter with the gravity it demands.
If there are no further matters, this ad hoc meeting is hereby adjourned. We anticipate the forthcoming formal meeting with the Administrator until we reconvene.
These new findings have everyone on edge. We must begin resolving the matter right away.
Supervisor Perlica, the HAS has sent a set of highly classified authorization protocols. Do you have the time to process them right now?
Okay, Endman. I'll talk to you later.
are we going to a different planet or something? Fascinating.
You gave everything to ensure the survival of life. With all retreat cut off, you placed your hope.
But yeah, basically you have Genshin, Arknights, and soon NTE. NTE would say soon NTE. NTE is already doing this global beta, so there are many people already busy, preoccupied. Yeah, the gadget space is just oversaturated at this point.
Go forth and touch it. You have one last chance.
Bitch, what is going on with Perlica?
Claim the history that was yours. Remember your calling. This is the only gift you left for yourself. There were 128,793 Terrans on Talos 2 at your birth. A single gate bridged two worlds. We crossed the vast cosmos and arrived at this foreign home. However, all our dreams and plans fell into ruin at that same gate. Behind us, the broken bridge crumbled. Every famine and mass casualty risked dooming our civilization. The First Angloid War saw this world spawn countless war machines, steeped in malice. You led the fledgling alliance and banished the threat into the ether side. Pioneering bases lost, Originium and you ravaged. Victory's toll was heavy. Then the Humiliation War reignited fratricide, nearly pushing Terrans to the edge of full-scale civil war. The seed you sowed bloomed in time. At the cliff's edge, people paused and pledged the Band Accord. Decades later, we ushered in an age of prosperity. Cities rose in the south. The civilization band grew rapidly. Time and time again, you rose from your slumber to guide civilization, leading us away from the broken bridge. However, as the enemy licked its wounds, we scrounged for resources and survival, neglecting our original vision. And the Originium's wounds never truly healed. The decay spread. With every slumber, you lost more. In year 139, as the exiles returned, the Second Angloid War stood at our doorstep. We were forced to initiate an ill-prepared expedition. Your sacrifice exceeded the worst thresholds. The Originium is still collapsing. We never truly left that broken bridge. Execute the Zeroth Directive. Deploy the PAC. Revive the pulse of life. Treasure your very last chance.
It's got nothing to do with the sarcophagus. The damage dealt to the Originium is metaphysical in nature. The Endman's health will only get worse with every awakening.
But the memory loss means we're running out of time.
Then you should have faith in the Endman. The repairs can only be performed by the Endman. Our mission is to create favorable conditions.
But our Endman's lost all memory. We can't force a drowning person to learn to swim. It makes no sense.
Now, we didn't come up with the automated industry complex to make bottles and jars. Remember the assimilated universe? If the protocol Orichnium can find... Yo! Just woke up? We were talking about you just now. That means you're doing fine. Letting Perlica hang around with you seems pretty helpful for your recovery.
M3, I believe this is the Endman's first meeting with you. And Endman, you might not remember this, but M3 was right next to me during your awakening.
Yes, I was. Allow me to introduce
M3?
I'm M3.
Are you a robot?
I'm your friend. That should suffice.
No.
M3 is also one of the executors of the Zeroth Directive.
That's not sufficient.
She specifically made this trip back to Dijong in order to verify your status, Endman.
I'm also here to feed you additional intel about that special request from HAS. Perlica, the source of trouble is the Wuling Very Large Rift. It's the largest ether rift of the Civilization Band. Unfortunately, we picked up traces of ether energy activities at that place. Traces that are completely identical with the signal samples of Valley 4. Neferith, I bet. She's not even trying to hide her next objective. I think she's doing this on purpose to taunt us. Every Enfielder is working hard to solve this issue, so I'm not too worried about it. What makes me really concerned is you, Endman. If something within the ether side is still struggling to return to this planet, the Neferith is just a small timer meant to divert our attention. Our enemies are closely tied to the ether. The Protocol Automation Core will be a thorn in their eyes, but they won't slow down just to cater your memory loss. Good. You're still your old self. I knew Perlica worried too much. I really want to be a part of your Wuling trip. But we got bigger problems at other places. Go and deal with Neferith. I believe we will meet again soon.
Endman? That's right. And Chen is quite familiar with Wuling City. We can count on her help for this operation. Since we're unsure of how many cards Neferith has in her hands, we should be as fully prepared as possible. Once you believe everything is set, we shall depart for our mission from Dijong.
Endman, I've made some progress. We completed our high confidentiality level handshake with HAS. Landing protocol is in the works. Supervisor Perlica will be waiting for you aboard Dijong.
Read a message.
Endman, we just received a situation update. The Intel office sent an update on the Bone Crushers. They are moving towards Wuling. There is no doubt that Neferith is involved. Ether depth readings are changing throughout the entire world. Reports from other sites do not look very optimistic. M3 said that powerful individuals or minds are behind these incidents. She must focus on activities in the north. But this also means we're short on people.
Come on, there's us, right?
Endman, Supervisor Perlica, your landing protocol is ready to go. We've established the drop point inside Wuling City. You may set off anytime.
Understood. Well done, Fiona.
This is the first time I'm heading back to Wuling since I signed up with Enfield. Enman, I won't allow the Valley 4 incident to happen again in Wuling.
Indeed. Additionally, our partnership with the Wuling leadership is crucial to our cause. The liaison of our operation is the current leader of Wuling, Zhuang Fengyi, one of the Tianshi of Great Yen. I will be syncing additional details to your terminals. Wuling Very Large Rift is the largest known rift in the Civilization Band. Wuling City is right above this rift. Its main task is to monitor the rift for abnormal activities. Though Wuling and its outskirts are regularly subject to blight tides, they achieved great results across every metric in their annual household data reports. This is made possible with Wuling's key scientific endeavor, Project Shiranite.
Then why didn't they promote Shiranite in the band? That would really help us control the blight.
Yes. This is one of the motivations behind our joint AIC factory undertaking with HAS. Hopefully, this operation brings our partnership back on track. Entman, we'll set off once you're ready.
Just a routine inspection. Don't break down on me.
Get me to Wuling. Okay. Looks great. Who's this chick? I think we've met her before.
Radio is still intermittent.
We've been walking for 15 minutes, but we have yet to reach the end of this area. Landing coordinates deviation seems larger than I thought. We may have landed outside the expected zone. We can't get in touch with Fiona or Viceroy Zhuang at the moment. Let's keep moving for now.
Oh my. Feeling this nice, moist air tells me I'm back at home. But this place is a little too quiet. I prefer things lively and noisy. Weird. The blight tide shouldn't have risen yet. Why would our radio comms get interrupted? I'm quite familiar with Wuling. I did live in the city for a while, you know.
I've read plenty of investigative reports about Wuling, but they pale against the actual place.
Of course. The grassy fragrance, the rippling of creeks. You can't take in their beauty just by looking. You gotta experience it with every sense.
Yes, but we're experiencing an unstable SOW system here. Its navigation function is out. Chen, do you know the way?
To help traveling peddlers, messengers, and tourists, Wuling City has deployed a number of powered rafts nearby. We just need to find these rafts to get our road markers. Time to roll. Let's follow this trail and look around.
Great, the grass, the foliage. 10 out of 10. Alright. I would give a higher score, but... Why is everything so laggy? I flipped, the frames went to like 0.
Still waiting for something?
Oh, we can remove the visor.
Originium will carve a path for us.
Let me see. Where should I be gathering my data this time?
Do I have to equip him with something?
The wildlands are filled with danger.
Still waiting for something?
It's enough force you to use him. Or I'll be really angry. Whatever.
Product of industrial manufacturing.
We're gonna get a cool oversight of the region? Yep, yes we are. There's somebody's tail between your legs. It's wrapped around his legs.
What does this Yanese character mean?
Oh, you can't read it? He's not from here.
Finally. Other fellow travelers. Are you also trying to cross the river? I honestly don't know how to activate this.
We came here for the scenery. You're not local, right?
I am a traveler who hails from Yirsch.
The free city of Yirsch. One bound by a ring of snow-capped mountains?
You actually know the place. My intent was to cross this river and visit Wuling City. I did not expect the vehicles here to be completely unmanned.
Are you here by yourself?
Yes, it seems that way for now.
This place is getting pretty unsafe. Are you sure you'll be alright roaming around on your own?
Well, I did have quite a few companions at the beginning. But in the end, I was the only one left.
What happened to them?
No matter. I assume you are heading towards Wuling City as well? Will you kindly instruct me on how to activate this raft? I am afraid my knowledge of Yanese technology is rather limited.
Enman?
It is agreed then. We shall travel together.
Most gladdening. It will be delightful to converse with fellow travelers along the way. Apologies. I am afraid I have yet to fully introduce myself. Ardashir is my name. As you can see, I am a traveler who intends to visit every corner of this world. I have secured a good footing. You may activate the vessel.
Can I just get off the scrap?
Rilka, the name Ardashir. It's an ancient Sargonian name. It is not commonly seen amongst the people of Talos too.
Sargonian. Now that's a truly historical name. These emeraldine landscapes look far more appealing in comparison to the windswept lands of Ochre Dust. No matter how the blight poisons this land, life perseveres, grows, and reclaims. Flowery fragrance rides with the breeze. Is it not pleasing?
We've arrived. Enman, watch your step. We'll reach Wuling City once we pass through this grove.
I've never seen a bamboo forest with such verdance and lushness. Nothing. This is my first time listening to rustling in such clarity. The sound of the wind brushing itself against a grove. It seems this trail has not been used for some time.
Mr. Ardashir, we might need to rest here for a while.
Of course. I apologize for intruding, and I truly appreciate your assistance. I pray that I have not inconvenienced anyone. Yet this seems to be the only path. So, my dear friends, perhaps we shall have the opportunity to meet again.
He looks friendly, but I just feel there's something weird about him.
I queried the name Ardashir in the database. The only hits are figures of Sargonian history, and other common employees registered at Seshka and the UWST. None of them matched his age, though.
Well, I didn't sense any hostility from him.
Chen, how long would it take us to reach Wuling City?
Won't be long. Once we get through this place, I'll know the rest like the back of my hand. But this really is the only path. We will run into that young man eventually.
Indeed. Our primary objective is to reach Wuling City ASAP. Time to move, team.
People still get out and about. Back when I was studying at the main campus, I pictured Wuling, such crucial scientific development district, a concrete jungle of research centers, all steel, glass, and cutting-edge tech. I never expected the natural scenery to be this beautiful too. Classmates who have been to Wuling all say you can't miss the Stragglers Grove when you visit. But when you ask them why, they get all mysterious and can't really explain it. Every major development district has its own specialty. I heard Wuling's strength is materials technology with the Zeronite as the flagship. Should this grove hold something different? Alright, time for me to dig deeper. Yeah, this game looks gorgeous. For some reason, my game is moving like a fucking snail pace, but it is what it is. What's this about an event? Oh, you get a bunch of story quests. Big Titty Yvonne. And the Lone Wolf. A lot of different paths that I do not wish to take.
Wait, what was that?
Does this update immediately? Yeah. Damn, I wished a lot. $15 times, yeah. That character was on soft pity.
These bamboo trees can move.
They're grove nymphs. Bamboo bugs. Oh, this will be tough. I forgot about the secrets of navigating through this.
Grove nymphs? Does that mean these bamboo trees are just...
There's a whole bunch of gear. That was just a template. But yeah, why is everything so not smooth?
Artist here. He hasn't gone far.
This is too demanding for my thing.
I knew you would eventually catch up to me. Once again, I find myself in a similar scene as before. I seem to be lost. Perhaps I was not seeing things. The bamboo trees can actually move. Is it some kind of arts? And it gladdens me so. I knew you would not abandon me.
Yeah, basically.
These grove nymphs. Is there any rule that dictates their movement?
Of course. Those Chanshu totally researched that. But
I don't know if it's too demanding for my PC. Because this just looks garbage. And my thing is dead. Well, then again, this is a new region, right? Because it's at 0 right now. I'm assuming back in the other area, my... Because right now it's 0 to 0. And this one, yes, it's really is.
These creatures are not aggressive. Perhaps we can solve this mystery on our own.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call it tonight. Overall, area looks nice. Not really much else for me to really go on. I haven't really delved into Wooling. It's just that the game doesn't really offer me anything that I would think to be does really hook me and keep me coming back. Like, it's a gorgeous game. The character designs are kind of mid. I am not impressed by any character. Yes, yes. Yvonne's butt and boobies are spectacular. But that's really spectacular in a relationship with what the rest of Arknights is trying to offer you. Which unfortunately is not much. There is the girl with the fire sword who has a thick ass, but that's clearly a character they're trying to. Well, then again, they're releasing 3 characters, I believe. Well, maybe it's this patch they're only releasing 3 characters, and the rest of the patch they're gonna release 2. But this patch they're releasing 3 brand new characters, so that's cool. And beyond that, the combat, for the most part, to just be holding attack on my controller as the game is, and then occasionally I dodge, which to be fair seems to be demanded of you, that you dodge quite often. Like bosses aren't as I don't know, like WoW doesn't really demand you to dodge that much. Like, you're really just trying to get through your rotation without being interrupted in WoW. In Genshin, is not really. You're also trying to get through your rotation for the most part. Just that Genshin is a lot more simpler and repetitive than something like a WoW. But what Genshin does offer is faster rotations, because all you have to do is skill and burst, which I love. Whereas WoW, you have to build up Forte and Concerto, and alt and skill is just, I don't like that. That's not for me. So whereas this game, you're basically trying to apply debuffs by triggering certain things to happen, like lift, and I don't really know how specifically. Like, I'm using the electric team, and I don't know exactly what the trigger is to have one Perlica follow up with her electric application, which then allows for the dark skin chick, to then follow up with her combo attack. I'm not fully familiar with the concept, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, no hugs. The characters aren't particularly fun to play, because you're not really playing them. They're just, again, hold attack. They do the rotation, E skill, you're not doing anything. Because again, Genshin is like that, but I'm thinking back to early Genshin, like Venti. The exploration in Genshin felt so much more alive. Like an actual exploration. Like I remember my early Genshin days when I had, who did I have? I had Chi-Chi, Shangling, and Fischl, and I'm arguing with people online about how superconduct is OP because you get to use Fischl with Chi-Chi to apply superconduct, and then use Crescent Pike, Shangling, to do big PP damage. Simple times. But and then I remember I was in one of this cave in Leeway, and I was having some difficulty fighting the ruin guards that would show up, and then you get to the back, and then there was this oculi that I couldn't reach, and then a Venti player just popped into my world, because it's day one, people are popping into everybody's world, and they've created the whirlwind, the wind, to lift me up, Every now and then I go back there and think to myself, how was I supposed to get that without Venti? And then after that, I was like, you know what, let me just get Venti. Because I was gonna skip the day one character. But yeah. I got Venti, and a couple days later, there was Crucible event. And I just kept playing it 1,000 times. I just go in there to just play for fun. Because you got to use your Venti. Well, because you only get to pick one character. And no one was really using Venti except me. And you just go in there, cast your Alta. You saw Shangling, you saw D-Luke, so. Fun times. But yeah, so I was reminiscing about Genshin 1.0. Like the first month. This game, the combat is whatever. The factor system is a detriment. All the convoluted bullshit, like just trying to do dailies. Not so much. We expeditions, expeditions, where you send your characters out to have your character do something. Well, you do your other things. It's so convoluted. Like in Genshin, HSR, ZZZ, just one menu. Just go, put one character. In Genshin, you put 4 characters. In HSR, 4 characters. In ZZZ, just one character. And it's simple. This game requires you to manage a bunch of different things, and you can level them up to get more exploration. It's just, and then you also have the factories, and then you have to basically wire up the entire place by moving power all across the place. And then the fucked up thing was I could preemptively just thought I would have move the power across the place, and then I realized, oh shit, I moved it to a place that doesn't need it. And I went deep into it before I realized that, yeah, this place doesn't actually need power. But it is. But yeah, story. Again, not hooked. Nothing stands out to me. That's just super paying attention. It's not a bad story. The villain is the villain of the week. Or the patch, I guess. Like, it's hard to really judge a villain. Like, a villain is really about do they evoke any kind of negative emotion? And in her case, I don't know her. Clearly she have a past with the main character, but I don't know her. So I can't really, and nothing she's done has indicated will be to be any more angry at her than simply trying to stop her, whatever plan she's trying to achieve. That's as far as my interests or my emotions towards her go. Villain, stop you. That. I'm not disgusted, I'm not disturbed, I'm not contemplating maybe this character at a point. Like, let's take someone like ZZZ, Sarah. Like, Sarah was kind of done dirty in the sense that she wasn't fleshed out for the final battle. But given her past, it made sense. What happened to Sarah in ZZZ? Sarah was a victim. Sarah, Lightbringer, were people left in the hollow. Not somewhat they were supposed to die, and somehow they were able to escape the hollow. But they walked out with a new obsession, an obsession for the creator. And what we know about Bringer was that he's a good person. Well, I didn't really follow the lore, but what I saw on Reddit was somebody comment that he saved Zhu Yuan. And then when he showed up again, he basically become the Bringer we know. The villain. And it seems something in Sarah's story similar, where she came out the hollow and said she was part of this task force, but no one has any history of this task force. Which means there could be alternate worlds. or somebody scrub their data. But yeah, she's not really a villain. She was simply trying to get to the creator for whatever reason. Odds are she was somebody's manipulating her. Or somebody manipulated her. So you have a lot of things going on. So before we had Sarah for a while, we bring her. We're the creator. We had the Exaltist. Now we have Yokai, the AI. And it seems like a few of the Void Hunters are up to, well, the farm of Void Hunters are up to something sussy in ZZZ. In this game, it feels like what we're doing, we're just colonizers. We just came to this planet and took over. And the main character shows up every now and then. I guess he's kind of like Jesus to guide the people. But that doesn't really mean anything. Not a negative, it's not positive, it's just not something that's gonna it's not gonna motivate me to try to continue playing because of the story. So the combat is mid. It's not like a Xenoblade. Sometimes it kinda can be when you start doing the chain attacks. But this kind of Xenoblade is the thing, doing chain attacks. And then finishing off with a big attack. That's what this game is missing. Having chain attacks finish off with a big attack. Because what you're really doing in this game is you're setting up things to then be able to cast the skills. Like a lot of skills in this game requires certain things to happen for that skill to do increased damage. So you have the base skill, and then you have a certain trigger that happens that causes these skills to do even more damage. Like for the characters I use, one with the spear, she either uses her skill, her ult, or she uses her combo attack to apply these electric things on the floor. And then she could follow up with her skill, which then collects them and deal damage. And then you have the corrosion check healer, who uses corrosion to poison on the enemy to activate her skill to then cause a debuff. And you see the skill basically start getting this pulsing type effect, where you see circles are like somewhat pulsing animation, that the skill has been improved. And you can use it now to do an even better version of the previous skill. What would I change about this game? I don't know, because I feel like the factory thing, like, while I hate it, it's kind of core to this game identity. Where it's either you made the combat better, and to make the combat better, I feel like you have to go a Xenoblade route. And if you don't, to make the combat more fun by mimicking these, and Xenoblade is kind of a turn-based game. So, and this is more action RPG. So I guess another game you could copy is Final Fantasy 7, but that's again is a game that you have a limited amount of characters and you have a fuck ton of abilities that you could mix and match. Whereas this game you mix and match characters, and it seemed like you wanted to go mono element. But that could change in the future if they so decide, which it almost certainly will. Anyway, so the point of the matter is, the factory system seems to be core of the identity. The problem with this being the core is that eventually you get to the point where you don't need to really interact with it after a certain point. It just goes on auto mode, and you just end up I'm on. I'm no longer really cared about the factory mode. So all the game really has after you finish with your factories, all it has is story and combat. But we'll see 1.1 how they bring players back. Because I expect this game to fall off a lot. That factory system is a great filter. That factor system is going to cause the very fact that they gave us the gear. Because I was about to play through this entire game with no gear. With just the base green gear, but they gave you the free stuff so you could just make it proper gear for your characters. Because people just want to play through the story. They don't care about the gear. So they gave you 600 points for you to build gear. But yeah, to craft the gear. They clearly are aware that they made some convoluted system. Like you're level 60, and I still can't craft the gear that I have right now. I don't have the materials. Essentially, I've not found the materials in the overall to craft the gear I have. Let me see. How do you craft gear? So I was using level 50 gear. How do you craft this? Where do you get these minerals from? Okay, so you basically turn this into powder. You grind this into this, you grind that into that. Okay. So it just took forever to get it. So it wasn't anything special. It wasn't anything special, okay. So you could just use the base game gear to just form it. But yeah, this is convoluted as fuck, huh? And then you have a whole new gear system, which is locked. But yeah, so they kind of just made things too convoluted. But that's on them, I guess. They made everything too convoluted. But yeah, pretty much after this, HSR is gonna. I'm gonna delete this game starting when HSR comes out Thursday. So once HSR is here for this update, I'll be deleting this game, which pretty much means I'm done with it. Like WoW, I could go back to if I feel like it because WoW I have a fuck ton of pulls. This game I won't have any pulls, so the odds of me coming back to this game is 0. There's no way I'm coming back to this game. It just for me to come back to a game, I need to have pulls on the account for me to get whichever character they're hyping up, or whichever character is inspired me to return. And right now, because I have no pulse, even if I do see a character where I'm like, oh my god, this is a cool character, and I log in and I realize I have no pulse, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna play through the same boring game I did that I quit a couple months ago or a year ago. No. Whereas WoW, yeah, it's boring for me. But I have pulse there, so if there's Cyberpunk collab or they release a character, and the kind of thing with WoW is that there's no hype character in WoW. WoW characters are based on their banner order and whether or not they have their full team. Because Carthia is not stronger than Galbarina, and it's not stronger than anything that came after Carthia with their full team is stronger than her. I'm pretty sure Fulova came after Carthia. Galbarina. All these characters are stronger than her. Kura doesn't respect titles like Hoya does. Like Hoya respects Archons and, well, to a certain extent. But the title characters in Genshin, HSR doesn't. Also, HSR is not a game where title characters don't matter. What matters is your anniversary character and the mid patch character. So the 2.5 or the 0.5.6 character. Like 2.5 was Facial, 3.6 was Midnight. And then they have supports around them. Like Cyrene was a cool character, but she's a support. Meaning that I guess she's not really universal. That's what I'm trying to say. She's great, but not universal. And then ZZZ has Void Hunters, or in Void Hunters, sage adjacent characters, and those characters are their pinnacle, and you get just like in and it's somewhat just like in HSR where you have it, because the Void Hunters, the first one is going to show up on Annie, whereas because that's Yishuan, and then I predict there's going to be another one on Annie, and then there's going to be a midpoint Void Hunter, and the midpoint of Void Hunter or was Miyabi and Yixing Wang. So we'll see what they do with 3.0 ZZZ, whether or not they follow suit by having another midpoint Annie and midpoint DPS. What else is there? So yeah, so I think this game looks amazing. I think the graphics, the environment, 10 out of 10. The way to rank it right now, ZZZ to me has the best animation. Then after ZZZ, there is this game and certain points of Wuwa. Like I was watching, the one thing that caught my eye in Wuwa that looks really really good was Jishulin versus I remember what the dude, the I think he's blind. I don't play the game, so I don't really know what he is, but that cutscene was a fire. That shit was fire. That looked like a 10 out of 10 cutscene. But anything else I've seen from ooh, that's not impressed me. I played up to a certain point. So I experienced a good chunk. I experienced most of Renesita's Septimonth story. Did I complete it? Did I skip? No, I skipped. But I did see the cutscenes for when everyone gathered up. The wives gathered to fight against the corrupted Therodian version of Cartothea. No. What else is there? Oh, but so yeah, this game, it's not bad. Just not for me. The factory system, though. Well, the cool thing about the factory system, that I give it credit, is that it basically, I think the original Arknights is like a tower defense type thing, where you put your characters in the field and they try to block the enemies from getting to the other side. I think, I have no idea. Which would allow Why is this locked? Why the fuck is that locked? Oh, but try to locate the warning. Who's hopefully who you get in? Wait, she's iced down the DPS or trust in charge. Good lord, huh? I'm just looking for one that rolled 4 into crit. That might asking for too much. You think I'd be asking for too much, huh? I guess I am asking for too much. What kind of meal am I getting? Anyway. Man, that new thing's forever gonna bother me. That's basically for some kind of fishing bullshit that they want me to catch. Or they just keep making everything new for no reason. And then you have this is for some reason new. I get this bunny thing. This the Lulu emblem. Alright, so I guess that's the stream. Yeah. Oh, alright.